and then we're gonna start blending until our arms fall off, because hey guys, welcome to a new video. And today's video I'm going to show you how to achieve this makeup look, my everyday look, so keep on watching. Okay, so I did my eyebrows off the camera because my eyebrows gonna take too long. I don't know why, but I get nervous doing my makeup on the camera. I'm not a makeup artist. This is just what works for me. If you're curious to know like what I use on my eyebrows, I use the clear gel from Morphe, and then I use their brow pencil in the shade Java, and then I'm going to clean them up with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige. And I'm just gonna take this is my Real Technique brush and just clean the bottom of them. And yeah, so I'm gonna use this as my mirror, and hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. But yeah, that's pretty much the brows. Then I'm going to prep my face to put on some foundation. I go in with my translucent powder from Huda Beauty. I don't even know. I'll probably list the shade of this one in the description box. So since I have combination oily skin tone, my T-zone gets oily, so I lightly take some translucent powder before. And mind you, I already moisturized my face with my moisturizer, so I'm gonna go in and kind of put some translucent powder. My main focus is my T-zone, but I do put it in my whole face. And this is what just works for me. Might not work for you, but it's what works for me. Now I'm going to go in with Tilbury setting spray. So, y'all. Okay, then I'm just gonna let that dry for just a tad bit. This part, you have to let a few things dry, which is the setting spray, and then the primer. I use the Milk primer, and I don't use a lot of this. I just use a little bit, and I mostly apply it to like my T-zone, really, for the most part. But you have to like let it dry too, and I don't apply my foundation right away. But I just kind of, and I did wash my hands too before I did any of this. But pretty much. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I prefer applying I prefer applying my foundation with a brush. So this is the Morphe E63 foundation brush. Yeah, foundation brush. And then I use this is the Filter Effect, the Soft Focus Foundation, medium to full coverage. This baby right here, she only like $20. I love this foundation. Everybody always asks me what foundation I use. This one, I use the shade Tan 21. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably just do like a few pumps, depending on the coverage. All right, and then I just dab it here, 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 here. Whatever I can, really. And it is buildable. I only build it up if I need like full on coverage, but right now we're just gonna do like kind of my everyday-ish, whatever I'm in the mood, makeup look. So I take the brush and I kind of just brush it into my skin. Like I said, I'm just doing what like works for me because I'm not an MUA like at all. At all. But I love Morphe. Honestly, is affordable, good quality products. I think when I started my makeup journey, I ordered a lot of stuff from Morphe because I learned how to do makeup. Basically, YouTube and my sister taught me some things, honestly, and practice as well. So I started off with brands like Morphe, NYX Cosmetics, things like that. And then I would just practice. The hardest thing for me was to learn, I think, was eyeliner. I'm a lot better now, but you know, it takes freaking practice. So pretty much, this is what it looks like on my skin. I'm gonna take the extra that's left over in my hand, because baby, we're gonna use it. We're not gonna waste it. And just apply it wherever you see fit. And I'm gonna do my chin area. Don't forget your neck. Please don't forget your neck. Okay, so I do not use a foundation powder at all because I just don't. So please do not come for me. I just don't use it. I don't like my face to look too cakey either. So what we're gonna do is contour the face. Today I have time, so we're gonna do like cream contour, but typically I do not even use that. Like, I use powder, because you gotta think, if you're gonna use any type of cream, you have to set it with some type of powder. I just feel like that's just doing double the work. It just depends on like what type of time I'm on. So we're gonna go in with contouring, and I'm gonna use this concealer. It's the LA Girl concealer in the shade Espresso to contour my face. And then yeah, let's just do that first. I really do not go crazy because this is a dark shade and it's a concealer, so blending it out, it's gonna take a minute. But I have a natural, if you can tell right here, I have like a natural contour, I guess, line. So I just follow my features already. So I'm just honestly like that. Go on this side, same thing. Same thing. Then, you know, we're gonna try to go upwards. kind of like that. I also like to contour my nose because I just feel like it. People are like, you have such a cute nose, why do you contour it? Because I want to. And honestly, it took me a while to learn how to contour my nose. Basically, you have to follow, I follow like my inner eyelid kind of, or where my eyebrow is from right here, and then drag it down to my nose like that. Because all you're doing is enhancing what's already on your face. Like, you're already beautiful, you're just enhancing it. Like, your natural features is kind of your guide. That's what I've learned over time. But yeah, kind of like that. You see, we're looking crazy, and we just gonna trust the process. I also like to contour my forehead here. Just like that. Boom. And then we're gonna start blending until our arms fall off. I'm gonna take this brush, and then I'm just going to kind of brush upwards if I can. I'm kind of just dabbing. And then if you want to go upward here, see how it's just blending. I hope that this is good lighting. I have no idea. But we're going to do the same thing over here. So basically, it's like you're pressing it into your skin, but you're taking the brush upwards. I don't know. This is just what works for me. Again, I'm at the MUA. Not at all, child. I just like looking pretty. That's it. But this is what I use. Obviously, when it comes to, there's something in my eyebrow. For the nose, we're gonna use a smaller brush because using a bigger brush is gonna get things everywhere. I don't know where I got this brush, but this is one I usually use to blend things. So we're gonna use this, even though I don't know, it's giving, I put a little bit too much, but it's okay. We're gonna, I can still save it. If anything's ever too harsh, just get a clean brush or something and then go over it. It'll work wonders. It would definitely work wonders. And I honestly didn't know if I wanted to do a voiceover or just like talk, but I have no idea. It's giving, I might need to find a new brush because it's giving, I put a little bit too much contour on my nose, and it's gonna look, it's not gonna look that bad because I can go and put some concealer to brighten it up in the middle of my nose, but it's the whole smoothing it out without me looking like a clown. Like, Lord. And the beauty about makeup or practicing is, even though sometimes you need to just trust the process, even if you fuck up, there's a way to save it. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Because there's times like, if I don't like it, I just wipe it off and start over until I'm satisfied. But that's just the perfectionist in me. But I'm pretty sure there's other techniques you can do to save certain things. Like if it's too harsh, too light, too dark, you know, you just need to learn, just practice and know the techniques that works best. for your skin type, what you're trying to do. Whoop-de-woo. Right now, my nose is giving, I don't know what the hell's going on. But you know, you notice how like, even though it was a lot, I managed to make it into eyeshadow. Because we just gonna make something work. Just have to make something work. There's something in my eye. Okay. But yeah, you have to keep blending. Keep blending until you can't no more. Please do not be out here with nothing blended. With harsh lines. We don't like no harsh lines. You just need to have faith. Have faith and keep blending. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Literally. This is easier when you have music on. But the way YouTube is set up, I can't even put music in the background for real, because, you know, without it being like mixed or whatever, so I won't get copyrighted type thing. So, but yeah, pretty much. Right. I hope you can like, this is not bad lighting and you can actually focus on the makeup. Okay, now that that's done, we're gonna go in with, should I do blush? Yeah, we can go in with the blush. This is the Sweet Cheeks. This is like a tint blush mousse by NYX Cosmetic. This is the one I use. I think it's Coralicious is the name of it. Yeah, I don't know. I've used this a few times, you know, here and there. But your girl, when I say this little thing is bright. So this one I just apply above where I contoured, kind of back here, just because I have a round face. I think it just, obviously you can drag it out up here, but I just put it back here, and then when I'm blending it, just drag it out. For this, I don't know, do I want to use a brush? I'm gonna use the same brush that I use for my contour, for my blush. And yeah, and we just dab and dab. To go in with concealer, and I might have to go over it again with some blush, especially if you did cream, so it's gonna be okay. So now I'm going to go back to my LA Girl concealer, and I mix the two. So I use this, and then I use the ELF concealer. This is the Camo Concealer Matte Finish. This one, the color is medium beige as well. So I like bright under eyes. I'm sorry, I just do. I just cannot deal. Like, I love having, I think it's because I naturally have dark under circles. So, and it's genetic too. There's nothing I can really do. It's not because I'm not sleeping. It's just because it runs in the family, unfortunately. So here I mix the two because this one is a little bit, has more color to it, and then the ELF one is a little more pale in my skin, but it gives me the brightness I want and the coverage I want. And then also we're gonna go down the middle here because we did go a little ham, a little crazy, and then we're gonna do some right here in the middle of the forehead to brighten it up. Okay, so I'm like this. So with the ELF one, I don't know, for the girls that use it, y'all should know, a little goes a long way. There's no need to do like a, you know, so I put it right in here because that's where I want it to be the brightest. know, you see, kind of something like that. On the other side, same thing. This is where I want it to be the brightest, and then drag it out a little bit. Kind of like this. I've seen people put, like, they put contour down here, but I really like to clean the bottom of my face with just simply using translucent powder, but to each his own. And this is a whole nother deal of just like blend, 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 blend. I'm gonna start with up here. I already wet my beauty blender. This is the e.l.f. I think it's called the Full Face Sponge. I don't know, but it's one of my favorite ones. It's easy to clean, it blends well, and it's only $6. So I've bought like 5 of these. So it's one of my favorite. I go in the nose, and honestly with the nose, all you're doing is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like this, kind of ish. And it's okay, because remember, we're gonna go back in with the powder. I really hope that this is good lighting. I can't, like, y'all can see. I try to go somewhere where there was like some more natural light, but I'm saying for the sake of like how the makeup is applying and looks, that you're able to see that through the camera. And if you see me looking up, it's because there's a the camera's there too, and then the mirror is here too. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna go on the under eyes. So I'm just gonna go starting in the middle. I'm just gonna try to close the gap that I created when I applied the e.l.f. one and then the LA Girl one, so I can start dragging it to where I want it to be. There's usually a smaller sponge that I have to kind of get into the crease, but it's dirty right now, and I honestly just been lazy to clean it. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know, I prefer, I don't know if I like sponges better. I think I like sponges better under eye, but like for contour or blush, I definitely like a brush better. But there's times, like, let's say my contour or foundation was too dark, or there's some harsh places, I go in with the beauty blender or like the sponge or whatever to blend things out. But I'm definitely a brush girl, I think it just depends what I'm using it for, honestly. But under eye, definitely I prefer a sponge. It just goes by quicker. But yes, and then I look up because I crease hella fast. And the cool thing about doing your own makeup too, like, you know what works for you, like how your face reacts to certain things or products or whatever. Because like when I go get my makeup done, I be telling the MUAs, like, look, I crease fast, so y'all need to be quick with the setting powder, please and thank you. Yeah, pretty much this is how it looks. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well though. We're just gonna see, because child, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go back in with my translucent powder. I like colored. I know that's kind of debatable with some people, but the way that I like bright under eyes, it just works for me. It's not really translucent, but it's translucent powder. Okay, so I go in with my translucent powder, and I'm gonna go right on the under eye, and I'm just gonna dab. And on here too. I try not to put too much, like, unless I'm baking for real. But I like to press it into my skin and kind of just leave it there. Honestly, I don't put too much where I have to, like, okay, well, now I gotta brush it out. or like sweep it off or whatever, I like to press it into my skin, like actually press it into my skin. Just like that. This is kind of what we got. This is just with cream. The only thing we set so far is our under eye because I crease super quick under my eyes. So now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe palette. This is the face palette, Total Tan 810. So basically it's just that, don't mind the background. But yeah, so typically I take the two colors, the bronze and the contour that is here. So I take those two right here and I just mix them, right? And the only reason, like I told y'all earlier, I do cream contours when I have time, because this takes up time because you have to set up the cream, but it gives you a little bit more of a natural, flawless look. I'm gonna go in, this is a Sephora brush, a powder brush, I don't know. I got this like my early stages of doing makeup. I came in a set and I've kept it ever since. But I go over it just like that. I go over it up here, and just brush. But yeah, I just like lightly set it. I don't go crazy. And then I'm going to get should I use this blush? No, I'm gonna use this one, which is my favorite one. This is the Summer Peach NYX Cosmetics blush. Clearly it's my favorite. A little bit goes a long way. I had to learn that the hard way, because usually I used to not like blush when I first started doing makeup, and that was because I didn't know how to apply it. I used to look like a clown and I was like, this don't look right. So I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna apply in the same area we applied the cream contour and just follow it, basically. I like to put some up here. I like to put some on my nose sometimes, you know, just to bring my face a little bit with more color, honestly. Good. So now what I'm going to do is take some translucent powder again in the corner of my sponge, and now we're gonna carve out this right here. And I just do like back and forth motion, and I'll do here too. Just to give it a good little, clean it up, look snatched, okay? Naturally give my face some type of structure, because my face is just round. Okay, so now that we did that, I'm gonna use a clean brush, and I'm just gonna brush off the excess bottom. Whoop-de-whoop. Looking great, looking flawless, looking like bad bitch. Now I'm gonna take this brush. I'm gonna go the same color that I used for the powder for the contour. I'm gonna use on my eyelids, just to set that too, because remember when we was contouring our nose, we kind of put the excess on our eyelids. But when in doubt, wear brown. That's why I always my go-to color, because really this is kind of like my go-to makeup look anyways. I just don't waste time. I do have like other eyeshadow colors, but those are on special occasions when I feel like it. But okay, yeah, so now lashes. I don't know about that. I might do it off camera. Should I do it off camera? Because I don't know what lashes I want to do. Basically the face is pretty much done. This is basically an everyday quick go-to if I don't know like what makeup look I want to do, but I'm going out. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. She is gold, pretty much. I love her. Yeah, so hold on. It's pretty much like the face to beat what I normally do. Okay, so I put my lashes off the camera because that's a whole separate video too. But if you want to know how I learned how to put my lashes on, Aaliyah J, when she was, I watched her videos. I'm an OG. I watched her videos when I started learning how to do my makeup. I know she has a video of how to do my lashes, you know, the whole look down with the woo. Like, that's how I put them on. And I learned from her. So y'all can watch her videos. Yeah, I think she did multiple videos on how to put your lashes on. That's how I learned, but practice make perfect. Yeah. So now that I have my lashes on and they're kind of dry, I go back in with mascara. This is the NARS Climax mascara. And I just go underneath and try to blend my natural lashes with the false lashes. And go back in. Usually it's a good step to do after you set your face, because if not, it's gonna get like if you try to do your mascara and then right away you try to set your face and close your eyes and stuff like that, a big no-no, because it's gonna get everywhere. I do like to put mascara on my lower lash.
My lower lashes. Now this is scary. Okay, not too bad. Working somewhere. I usually do my makeup in the bathroom mirror. I like small mirrors because you can pay attention to details, but I like bigger mirrors because you can see the whole thing together. Does that make sense?
Where you can see the final product. Okay, yeah, and then now we're just gonna do lip combo, and we should be, and that's pretty much my everyday makeup look, to be honest. Step one. I'm gonna go in with the, what is this? The Cork lip liner by MAC. Everybody know she an OG. If you wear makeup, you know what I'm talking about. Mine needs to be sharpened because look at this. I know you can tell. I sharpened it because, yeah, it needed to be sharpened because it wasn't giving. I overline my lips a little bit. Yes, I do. Don't care. Just makes them look fuller and better. I can start with my
I dropped 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you not enough, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm stunner, till I get. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm stunner, till I get.
This is pretty much what it looks like with just lip liner. Then I go in with the Abu Dhabi by NYX, also an OG, color and product and all the above. I think they have the best like matte lipstick in the market. But yeah, this is pretty much the look, guys. Obviously, if you want to add gloss, you can, but my camera's about to die, so see y'all in the next video. Bye.
It don't even matter what time it is. I will wait for you. Presidential, rolling.